One second she was there, smiling for the camera. The next, she was gone, plunging 164 feet into the darkness of the building's core.
164 feet in the darkness? Do you know how deep 164 feet is? 164. Do you know how deep that is? This is exactly why you don't do stupid things for the camera. The worst extreme TikTok challenge deaths ever.
Arina Glazunova.
Okay.
Sometimes the background for your video is just as important as the dance itself.
Right.
For 24-year-old Russian TikToker Arina Glazunova, the city itself often became her stage. Streets, stairways, and busy public spaces were where she and her friends liked to film their content. In 2024, she was in Tbilisi, the capital of Georgia, doing what she always did, filming content with her friends. The location they chose was an underground passage near a busy square, close to a subway entrance. It had a split-level design, a wide staircase with a low parapet wall, and then an exposed drop down to the lower concourse. As they worked on their choreography, laughing and focusing on the phone's camera, Arina was near that low, knee-high barrier. On the other side of that wall wasn't just another step. It was open air, a straight fall to the tiled floor of the level below.
Why the city don't add like a bar thing? Like, why the city don't add the bar things? So she just fell. Like me personally, I would have sued the city. That's just me though.
While filming, Arina lost her footing. She stumbled backward, tripping over the low wall that should have been a safety feature, but was just low enough to act as a tripwire. From the camera's perspective, it looks like she just leans back for a beat, and then she's gone, vanishing below the frame in a single, sickening second.
If this was me, if my sister or brother, whatever, was doing the TikTok trend and it turns out she died like that, I would have instantly sued the city. Because what do you mean there's no bar or nothing and my family died because of that? I would have instantly sued the city.
She fell about 16 feet into the underground passage, landing on hard concrete steps. By the time paramedics reached her, she had suffered catastrophic injuries. In the hospital, she was found to have multiple fractures, including a skull base fracture and a broken neck. She died the same day.
Oh my gosh.
The clip of her fall, posted by her friends as a warning, went viral for all the wrong reasons. After her death, commenters didn't just blame TikTok culture. They also pointed at the design of the underpass, asking why a knee-high wall guarded a several feet drop in a place where people walk and film. And only after Arina's death did the city finally install a proper barrier around the edge. A
now
taller
you want
metal
to do
railing where that.
Now you want to do it. I'm telling y'all, if this was me or my family member got killed because of this, I would have instantly sued the city. Now you guys want to properly put stuff around it to not make people fall in there? I would have instantly sued the city. That's just me.
Low wall used to be. Photos from Tbilisi residents show the new fence, put up specifically to prevent anyone else from stumbling over the edge. A visible tribute and a quiet admission that the design was never safe enough to begin with. The deadly doorbell prank.
Oh my gosh.
Some TikTok trends are just old pranks recycled for a new generation. Ding dong ditch, for example. It's a classic dumb kid thing to do. You ring someone's doorbell and run away. Harmless, right? Not anymore. In Houston, Texas, on the night of August 30th, 2025, that harmless prank turned into a murder.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Doing Dig Dog Ditch is probably one of the funnest things you could do. But if you're getting killed for it, it's obviously, you could tell if somebody, somebody's house looks like if they got a gun or they will murder you. It's obviously easy, bro. Just look at their car, look at the environment, and you just can see. Me personally, when I was doing Dig Dog Ditch, I was doing Dig Dog Ditch in a fancy neighborhood.
It happened on a normal residential street, the kind of place where kids play outside. Around 11 p.m., 11-year-old Julian Guzman was out with his friends, doing the Ding Dong Ditch Challenge. They ran up to a 2-story house, rang the bell, and took off sprinting down the street. But the homeowner, 42-year-old Gonzalo Leon Jr., wasn't laughing. According to court documents, he came out of his house, left his own property, and started chasing the fleeing children down the street. Witnesses say he was waiting in the shadows before he opened fire. As Julian ran for his life, a bullet struck him in the back. His 10-year-old cousin, who was with him, thought Julian had just fallen down. He tried to drag him army style across the asphalt, not understanding why his legs wouldn't work as Julian screamed in pain. Julian was rushed to the hospital, but he died the next day from the single gunshot wound.
So you're telling me that grown man came out his house, seen two little kids running. He said, I don't care, and just decided to shoot them. Are you serious? Your day cannot be going this bad to the point that you have to shoot two little kids just because they was joking around with your house.
Leon was arrested and charged with murder.
Yes.
Prosecutors were clear. This wasn't self-defense. This was a grown man hunting and killing a child for a harmless prank.
Exactly.
And if you think this is a bizarre one-off incident, it's not. Just a few months earlier, in May 2025, 18-year-old Michael Bosworth Jr. was shot and killed in Virginia while filming the exact same TikTok prank.
No way.
The script was identical. A couple of teens, a doorbell, a phone recording, and a homeowner who came out with a gun instead of a telling off. In that case, the shooter was charged with second-degree murder.
Bro.
The message from the prosecutor was clear. You can hate a TikTok prank, but you don't get to shoot kids for ringing your doorbell.
Facts.
2 different states, 2 different guns, the same joke. And 2 families now planning funerals instead of laughing at a dumb TikTok.
This is so true, bro. Just because you see little kids ding-dong-ching your house doesn't mean you have to come out and shoot them, bro. Because if it was me, if I seen kids was coming out my house ding-dong-ditching, I would have probably joined them and played with them too. That's just me, bro.
The Benadryl challenge girl. But there's one challenge that doesn't look dangerous at all.
Right.
Quiet, insidious, and just as deadly as any fire or fall.
Right.
The dare is simple. Take a massive overdose of the common over-the-counter allergy medicine Benadryl
Let me tell y'all facts, bro. You see any pills that you take, you know, it's a drug. Type in Walgreens or like any type of pharmacy around you, it's gonna say the drugstore. Any pill that you take is a drug. So depending on how much you take in, let's say you just goggle the whole pill, you're going to overdose. Even Advils. Let's say you take Advils. Let's say you take like 20 Advils. You're going to overdose. You're gonna die.
order to induce hallucinations. In 2023, a 14-year-old American girl, whose name has been kept private, decided to try it.
Right.
She took an unknown but enormous quantity of the little pink pills.
Right.
She didn't get a trippy fun high. She became unresponsive and was rushed to the hospital, where she was pronounced dead.
Jesus.
The autopsy report is the stuff of nightmares. The cause of death was acute diphenhydramine intoxication. Her blood contained a level of the drug so high, it was almost off the charts.
Yo.
But the most graphic detail? The inside of her body was coated in a thick pink sludge. The report describes bright pink granular drug material lining her esophagus, her stomach, and her intestines.
Yo.
She had consumed so much of the drug that her digestive system was literally packed with it. She had drowned from the inside out, choked by an allergy pill you can buy at any pharmacy.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Any pharmacy that you could buy pills, bro, that's literally drugs, bro. I'm telling you, go on Google right now and type in any pharmacy. It's going to say the drugstore. I'm telling y'all now, it's going to say drugstore.
This isn't a freak accident. It's a known danger. The FDA has issued warnings. Doctors have pleaded with kids not to do it. But the challenge persists.
Of course.
It's a quiet, lonely death. No spectacular fall, no explosion. Just a teenager, a box of pills, and a stupid, deadly dare from the internet.
Of course.
A truly horrifying end, fueled by the relentless, invisible pressure of a TikTok trend. Kubra Doan. Let's continue in Istanbul, Turkey, on a warm evening in August 2021.
Right.
23-year-old Kubra Doan was visiting her cousin. Like so many young people, they decided to head up to the rooftop of their apartment building to enjoy the sunset.
Right.
And, of course, shoot some content for TikTok.
Okay, you know.
The golden hour light was perfect. The city skyline was a stunning backdrop.
Right.
It was the ideal setting for a viral video.
Right.
As her cousin filmed, Kubra moved around the roof, posing, laughing, trying to get the perfect shot.
Right.
She walked over to a section of the roof that was covered with gray plastic panels,
Oh my gosh.
thinking it was a solid surface. She sat down, posed for a moment, and then went to stand up. She took one step back onto one of those panels. The panel wasn't solid.
Yo, okay, I can't, bro. What do you mean you're gonna walk on top of that thing and you're thinking nothing is gonna happen? Me personally, if I seen something on top of a roof and I see that, like if I put my feet on it and I'm shaking it and I know that it's not stable, bro, I'm not putting my feet on it. I'm not going on top of just to pose. No. Matter of fact, I'm moving away from that. That's just me personally.
It was a fragile cover for a 50-meter deep light well. Right. An internal shaft running down the center of the building. It shattered instantly under her weight.
Yep.
Her cousin, still filming, captured the horrifying moment that Kubra simply disappeared.
Yo!
1 second she was there, smiling for the camera. The next, she was gone, plunging 164 feet into the darkness of the building's core.
164 feet in the darkness? Do you know how deep 164 feet is? 164. Do you know how deep that is? This is exactly why you don't do stupid things for the camera.
She died instantly on impact. Emergency services could do nothing but retrieve her body from the bottom of the shaft. Her family later blamed the building's contractor for using such flimsy material on a rooftop.
You cannot blame the company, bro. I understand. I would have blamed the company too, but at the same time, it's your daughter's fault too. What are you doing on top of the roof?
In the hunt for the perfect shot, the perfect angle for a TikTok video, Kubra Doan stepped onto a fake roof over a real death chute. A horrifying and fatal misstep.
Yo.
The fire challenges.
Oh my gosh.
Not all TikTok challenges end in death. Some end in something arguably worse. A lifetime of pain and disfigurement.
Right.
And no category of challenge is more predictably disastrous than the ones involving fire. Let's look at two cases that show just how badly this can go. First, meet 13-year-old Destiny Crane from Portland, Oregon.
Right.
In May of 2021, Destiny saw a TikTok video that looked cool. Someone drew a shape on a mirror with a flammable liquid, lit it on fire, and it created a neat, fiery design. She decided to try it herself.
So you tell me that looked cool?
She took a candle, a lighter, and a bottle of rubbing alcohol into her family's small, poorly ventilated bathroom. She started recording a TikTok, drew a shape on the mirror with the alcohol, and lit it.
Right.
The alcohol vapors in the enclosed space ignited instantly in a massive fireball.
Okay.
Her mother heard a scream and burst in to find her daughter and the bathroom engulfed in flames, with the phone still recording.
Yo.
Destiny survived, but with catastrophic third-degree burns over her entire upper body. She spent weeks in intensive care, undergoing multiple surgeries. Her life changed forever.
Yo.
Then there's 16-year-old Mason Dark from North Carolina. In April of 2023, Mason and his friends saw videos of people making makeshift flamethrowers with a can of spray paint and a lighter.
Right.
They decided to try it. What could possibly go wrong?
What can possibly go wrong? Dun, dun, dun.
Can exploded. Mason was engulfed in flames.
Yo.
He also survived, but with burns covering 76% of his body. He was left bandaged from his neck to his feet, facing a future of agonizing pain and recovery. These kids didn't die, but a part of them did. Their childhood, their appearance, their ability to live a life free from pain. It all went up in flames for a few seconds of cool content.
Alright, YouTube, that's the end of the video. If y'all boys did made it this far, make sure y'all boys like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications, you feel me? I will be uploading every single day, as you can see. So yeah, I love y'all boys. Catch you on the next one. Yeah.